Don't wanna live as an untold story. Rather go out in a blaze of glory. I can't hear you. I don't fear you. I live now 'cause the bad die last. Dodging bullets with your broken past. I can't hear you.
Alright. Hi there. Welcome again. This is going to be probably one of my more random videos, which seems to happen a lot lately. I have a few clips from when I tried out I went to a CrossFit gym in one day, and I also did a training session with my current gym. I'm currently at, I almost said Planet Fitness, and that would be way wrong, not even close. At Anytime Fitness, and they allowed me to have a free training session, so I didn't show the session because I haven't actually seen if they're okay with filming at all, even though I filmed some of my lifts. And then when I went to the CrossFit, it was actually just a mobility assessment, so I didn't end up filming there either. I didn't really ask, so I probably could have at least filmed like the outside so you could see what it was like. It was in Encino. It was an interesting place, way out of my price range, but I have my observations of it already filmed, so this will include those. And then after that we have what I'm going to do today, which even though it's kind of cloudy and gray, which is a little weird for LA, I'm going to Hollywood, kind of close to where I work, and I'm going to look at another CrossFit gym. Only this one is a women's only CrossFit gym. It's called Pink Iron. So it's embracing the whole pink and women lifting only pink little weights, but it's actually women lifting heavier weights. And we're going to see what it's like. I'm just checking it out today. Hopefully I will actually try a class, but that's the only issue with some of the CrossFit is you do have to take the classes, and it doesn't always fit on my schedule. So we will see, but that's going to be this random compilation of videos. This can be me talking about what I experienced, and hopefully I will actually show you this gym, a little bit of it, even if we get asked to turn the camera off. We'll see. It is Hollywood though, and people film the weirdest things. I've even seen in some of the pharmacy stores, I've seen guys talking about picking out their condoms, just filming each other. So yeah, it happens. So filming won't be an issue, I'm hoping. We never know. So we will find out when we get there. First off, I'm going to drive safely. I'm not filming while driving. And I will see you in Hollywood. Alright, that's where we're coming from. Oh, now focus on me. Focus. Hello. Okay, so today's going to be interesting. I didn't film inside the gym, but I just got out of the gym. I did my free training with a trainer at Anytime Fitness. That's right, that's where I have a membership, and apparently so many months you can get free training. I could have gone one when I signed up back in Oregon, but I never actually used it. Well, today I figured why not. I was interested in what they would have to say about training for a bulk cycle. I might either bulk or do maintenance, so basically training for size instead of just strength. So that was very interesting. I will actually post a link below because he actually was a lot better than I thought. I went in with kind of low expectations because this is Anytime Fitness. It's a gym for, it's open anytime basically, and they go for more general fitness. When I signed up, they weren't like Planet Fitness, but they were like, you don't want to be too loud because we have to consider all the other people, which makes sense, but it's like any other gym. People still make noise and grunt, and people still leave their weights on the rack and walk away. Still a problem. But as I was saying, so I wasn't expecting a whole lot, but it was actually very interesting. We did upper body. We did basically, I won't post the video because I didn't make any video of the training. I do have video clips of each one because I do these lifts for my current training. So basically we did bench, overhead press, bent over rows, and then face pulls. So that was the order, exact order. So I can show these here. Okay, and now for the other fun part, I'm kind of doing a 2 today. 2 gym sessions. Just for fun, I'm looking at other gyms. I've lifted at Gold Gyms once, and that was in Studio City. I didn't do Venice. That's a lot further drive. I'm trying to find a gym closer to home and work. and Venice would not be that. So I might try to lift there once at some point. But for now, I just did a training session there, and now I'm actually set up to do CrossFit. Yep. I figure since I did do a walkthrough at Planet Fitness up in Oregon back when I first started lifting, that's an interesting story, which if I get some likes on this video, I will tell you about. But we'll save it in case anyone's actually interested. But I figure since I did that, I might as well try doing CrossFit and see what box actually looks like. Obviously the one in Wyoming wasn't really CrossFit because they don't do the classes or anything like that. They just have some of the equipment available. So this will be interesting. But I just did an upper body workout where you attempt to fatigue your muscles, and now in about 3.5 hours I'm going to do a movement assessment at CrossFit. I probably won't be able to film there either. I might bring my camera in, we will see. But I'm actually going to get food first, and I'm hoping for an acai bowl, so I'll show you that, and then spend some time at Starbucks getting caffeine, food, and then we will try out CrossFit. And that'll be interesting. So I'll see you later. Alright, we're ready for training session number 2 at Encino Crossfit. I have had jerky, acai, I still can't pronounce that very well. I have one of those bowls and lots of caffeine. I have the rest of the cold brew, which actually I'm probably going to save for protein shakes. But first, we're going to hope this parking works. I may have to go to Big 5 Sporting Goods just because I'm parking, but that's okay. Ready for CrossFit. Let's see how it goes. Alright. Okay, let's try that again. Now the plane's gone. Okay, so the CrossFit thing was interesting. There's not going to be any footage. It actually wasn't, like, we didn't actually do snatches or deadlifts or any CrossFit stuff. We didn't do rings. And sorry, I didn't attempt the kipping pull-up or whatever that is. It was actually a mobility assessment. So that was really interesting, and basically I learned stuff I already had somewhat of an idea. My shoulder mobility needs a lot of work. I don't do limber 11. I don't do the mobile 8. I don't own a lacrosse ball. I should. I'm working on it. It's on the list. Several things are on the list. The crossball is one of them. I already have a okay, I'm spacing it. I already have something, but not that. So, foam roller. I have a small travel foam roller I never use, but the crossball's on the list. Working on my mobility is on the list. Mostly my shoulders, tricep area, and my core. I can remember to brace my core when I have heavy squats, when I'm actually doing them, but when I'm doing a PVC pipe or something, it's like out the window. I forget it. So what I learned was basically I need to work on my mobility, and I can't afford the gym. It's a nice idea. It's actually a CrossFit place that focuses a huge emphasis on form. They're very strict about following the form, getting the right structure, getting everything situated so that you're doing the best that you can. So it actually does sound like a really nice place if you have the ability to afford something like that. The Encino CrossFit would probably be a good box if you're interested in focusing very strictly on form and the movements and like the idea of the original CrossFit plan. They were a good place to go, and you should always check them out if you're in Encino and that's something that's up your alley. Fortunately, I'm a cashier, so yeah, I can't afford anything like that. But it was interesting, and I do have some stuff I need to work on, and that will match interestingly with working on my building size, which we'll work on this winter. That will be a different video. Yep, so that's my basic assessment. Hope you saw some clips of me lifting, and that's it for right now. Another airplane, and I'm going to the grocery store because I need more food. So I'll see you later for more lifting. Alright. Alright, we made it. Stairs. pink iron, and it is very, oh, that's a lot of pink. This is gonna be fun. Well, there we go, pink iron. So the lighting's probably terrible, but we're gonna give this a go anyways. I just got out of a session. They actually let me do a class, so I did my first CrossFit class. And it was pretty interesting, a lot of pink, but I'm okay with that. And basically what they had us do was things I don't do very often at all. Overhead squat. I've done squats. I've tried overhead squatting before, and I have not the best shoulder mobility, so it was a challenge just with the bar. This one, they let me use the pink bar, which is actually even lighter than a women's bar. So it was a really light bar, which helped. But we did a warm-up, then we did our overhead squats. We did the push, sort of like a jump, push, press, almost, yeah, it's push, press plus with a little jump, getting ready to do like cleans and jerks and those types of things. And then after that, I ended up doing that instead of doing the split one where you had to jump your legs apart, more like a lunge, because I'm still new to the movement, so I just did the basic while they did that. And then we did a session of, we had to do 12 reps and then try to get through all of them within a time limit. And for that one we had to start with a squat, press, then we had to do burpees over the bar, so jump over the bar between each burpee, and then we had to do a clean squat press and then burpees. After that, we had to do from the ground up to above, however you wanted. You could do a jerk if you wanted to. You could do it however you wanted. So basically, I did pretty much up to a clean and then a press. And then after that, another set of 12 burpees. And, oh, I'm not a fan of burpees to begin with. So I've only done them a couple times my whole 2 years of lifting. But I did make it through, and I even had less than a minute's rest after the end of it, but I made it all the way through. I like it. The only element I don't like about signing up for a gym like this is that it is the class-based, and you don't have a time where you can just go and do, I like my upper-lower splits. I like to go and do just my squats and do my accessories. So, and I don't have the income to do 2 gym memberships. Ideally, I would do something like this, something that has a class orientation. I do like the cardio aspects, and I would do a gym where I could do my own lifts. But that's not in the budget right now, but maybe someday they'll be in the future. If you don't mind a lot of pink, definitely check out Pink Iron. It is on La Cienega in Hollywood, Los Angeles, so definitely go check out if you're interested. It was definitely fun. I liked having the women around. Obviously, if you're a guy, sorry. This is a women's only CrossFit gym, but there are plenty of other CrossFit gyms in the area. I've driven past them, trust me. But so that's my all-time experience so far. I've done a mobility, I've done a regular training session with a leader, and then now we have the Pink CrossFit. And we'll see what happens next. I'm done with my peak cycle, so I will have to figure out a new plan, and I'll take you along with me for that. But first we have other things like food, which is more important, and I'm going to do that now because I didn't eat before lifting. And have a good day, and hopefully you get some writing done, or hey, maybe you try CrossFit. See ya.